stalwarts like our Kuleshekar Prabhu and our Prabhu who spoke in the beginning before him. I feel like an ant speaking in an assembly of elephants. So before I start, I beg for forgiveness at all of your lotus feet in case of two things. Number one, I am not in a Vaishnava attire because I came straight from work. And secondly, in my due course of glorifying Maharaj on his Vyas Puja celebrations, if I make any mistake, kindly request all of you to pardon me for that. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bakthi Charu Swami iti namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Jagannath Goswami iti namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Shatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So my today's offering will be in two parts. Some of it I have stolen from Radhanath Maharaj's offering to His Holiness Bakthi Charu Swami Maharaj, and some of them is my personal interaction with Bakthi Charu Maharaj when I got the fortunate chance to serve him when he was in Singapore. So as we all know, Bakthi Charu Maharaj was one fortunate soul who got his first and second initiation together. And he took his sannyas within less than a year, like our dear Prabhu told us, in 1977. That time I was not even born. Okay, now don't guess my age. Okay, so yes, he was given a seva of translation of books into Bengali. Like Prabhuji said, he was just told, and without a hesitation, he took that seva up. So we most of the people present here, we should all be thankful to him for those translations. Without him, we would not have got that nectar. Besides, he used to take this seva so seriously that he used to take few hours sleep, and then he used to wake up by midnight, and he used to translate Srila Prabhupada's books all the way into morning. He built, on instruction of Srila Prabhupada, he built one of the most beautiful of ISKCON temples in Ujjain. And this temple was completed in less than 10 months. Now ask anybody who has built a smallest house also, it takes years and years and years to get things together. And here is one devotee, just on the words of Srila Prabhupada, he built a temple. And that temple, as Prabhuji rightly pointed out the glories of that temple, so I'll not go into details of that. But it is considered one of the most beautiful temples in ISKCON, even as of date. He had a very clear conviction, and on the basis of that, he approached one of the most prominent channels of that time to create a serial on our dearest beloved Srila Prabhupada, which is even today well known as Abhay Charan. And that serial itself has changed lives of so many people. What to say of his own efforts. Maharaj was one of the most dearest servants of Srila Prabhupada, who served Srila Prabhupada till his last days. Right? He used to serve, he used to cook for Srila Prabhupada, he used to massage Srila Prabhupada, and all his personal services. He was one of the most dearest devotee of Srila Prabhupada who served him till the last days of his life. He was very, very gentle by nature. You will, in fact, I was trying to find his one picture without a smile. And I was surprised I could not find a single picture where he doesn't have a beautiful smile on his lips. He always treated everybody with a loving, smiling face. He was very gentle by nature and very loving and friendly in his dealings. Like Prabhuji said, especially to disciples of other gurus. He was very, very jovial by nature. Srila Prabhupada had given him one instruction, that your love for me will be shown in how you cooperate once I am not there. Until the last days of his life, he was always keeping everyone in a close-knit family. All he had asked for is never leave ISKCON. To all his devotees, he always said, whatever the situation or scenarios might be, never leave the umbrella of ISKCON. And we see how fruitful it is today. Now, this was some of the snippets that I got from His Holiness JAGANNATH Swami Maharaj's offering to His Holiness Bakthi Charu Swami Maharaj. Now, I just want to share a couple of incidents that I had personally encountered with Maharaj. So, whenever Maharaj used to come to Singapore, he always used to be very, very merciful to us. We had got more than one opportunities to serve him personally. Now, during one of the times when he was here, he had come to a devotee's house in Jurong, where I got the good fortune of attending a chance to have his association and serve him. So as usual we know, Bengali devotees are the most enthusiastic of the Lord, of all of them. And they had prepared almost around 400 to 500 offerings for Maharaj. And Maharaj so sincerely didn't want to disappoint any of the devotees. So he politely asked all the devotees to leave that place so that he could honor prasadam. I am just trying to recollect the moments. I still have the distinct memory of that incident. He asked all of them to leave. One devotee from Johor, one Prabhuji and Mataji from Johor, and myself. Only 3 of us were left in that kitchen. And he asked everybody else to leave. He was sitting right in front of the dining table with almost 400 different varieties, 400 to 500 different varieties of prasadam in front of him. After everybody went out, he asked his disciple for first he glanced at each and every item. I haven't seen that, but yeah, Krishna must be honoring Bhoga in the same way, glancing at each and every item. So he glanced at each and every item, each and every prasadam item he glanced, and then he asked his disciple, his personal assistant at that point of time, for certain items. That Prabhuji, as usual, disciples are very enthusiastic in serving their spiritual master, and sometimes we overrun our limitations. So that Prabhuji started serving whatever Maharaj asked. So after having some, Maharaj said, okay, give me that green leafy vegetable. Now in that area they had arranged all green leafy at one side. So that Prabhuji, out of enthusiasm, started pouring one by one. Maharaj said, only one. I asked you only one. And then Maharaj sounded little bit upset that when I'm telling you one, why you are serving me more? Then he asked that Prabhu, also personal assistant, to please leave. I'll take care. So only left was me and Maharaj. So after taking that, Maharaj asked something else to me. And I tried to serve him one thing, and then I asked him, Maharaj, can I give you this? Can I give you this? So Maharaj told me, now should I ask you to go out as well? And that was the indication. But he had such a loving and glorious smile on his face that at any point of time you see his smile and you will forget any other trouble in the world that you have. He was also, we got a chance when Sanjay Prabhu was here. Sorry, I'm missing his initiated name, pardon me for that. Yeah, Sanjay Prabhu. So he used to stay in his house, and he used to go take their daughters who were very, very young at that point of time. He used to go on a walk with them, and it was so jovial to see that. If you see that, I don't have words to describe that scene. But the way we saw his dealings with other devotees, with children, with everybody alike, he was always jovial. He never minded any mistakes also. If you do a mistake also, he'll not be harsh on you. He'll not be chastising you. But yeah, he will be firm and correct your mistakes. So on today, this special occasion, I pray to all of you to bless us and to Maharaj to shower his mercy so that we can continue our journey in Krishna consciousness. It is not easy, it is not simple, but we see from the example of Maharaj how exemplary he has been. And let us take these lessons in our life and try and be a better devotee than we were yesterday. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.